Hello, YouTube. Welcome in, welcome in. We're hanging out with the Huncho today, and we're going to be learning a little bit more about why you should not fight Spider-Man. Period. I only know a little bit about the Spider-Man universe. I only know a little bit about what he's capable of, but I do know this one little scene here. This scene was very popular for a little bit here because he literally grabbed Kingpin by the middies and nearly broke that man in half. Like. And Kingpin's whole thing is he is a giant man built out of raw muscle. Like, he has the strength of 10 men, and Peter basically dog walked him, okay? So, legitimately, if I had to choose between fighting Batman or Superman or Spider-Man, I'd probably just throw myself off a bridge at that point. They're both awful. But yes, let's sit back, relax, and let's see what kind of menace to society this fellow is.
Evil Empire, laughing all the way to the...
Alright, so Spider-Man Brand New Day is scheduled for release at the end of the month. And the more trailers, teasers, and sneak peeks they release about this film, the more I'm convinced that Brand New Day is gonna have the mega-me, or potential, to finally dethrone Sam...
Hey, what did that say?
I'm convinced that Brand New Day is gonna have the mega-me, or potential...
He has the potential to rival Gojo. His completed domain will go crazy. He'll hit Blackfash too eventually. Or when he finds out about Toji. Just wait until he comes back. 0 feeds, 0 relevance, 0 kamikaze, 7 kamikaze attempts. Give me liberty, give me fire, give me middle schooler, or I retire. Use my curse technique to its fullest. Summon Maharaga on anyone and let Sukuna steal my bag. If and when, but never is. Yep, pretty much. Poor mate. Poor bud. Poor guy. But yeah, no, I've been hearing really good things about the new Spider-Man movie. It is definitely notable for some pretty decent praise, from what I hear. People in the comments, let me know. What do you think? Should I go check it out? Is it worth the $100 to go to the friggin' cinema these days? Or should I just wait for it to come out? Come out for basically free everywhere else. What do you guys think? Is it worth the big box office release? Yeah.
To finally dethrone Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2 as the best Spider-Man movie of all time. And to say I'm excited for this movie to drop is an understatement, bro. So I thought now would be the perfect time to talk about everyone.
Wait, which one was Spider-Man 2 again? The first one isn't... Spider-Man 3 was the one that had, like, way too many people happening in there, right? Oh, Spider-Man 2 was with Doc Ock. Right. Spider-Man 2 was with Doc Ock. Yeah. That one was really good. Yeah.
Favorite webpage and show your boys why you genuinely couldn't pay me to fight Spider-Man, bro. And I know, a lot of y'all may be thinking right now, wait, Huncho, Spider-Man? The dude that's dressed in red and blue spandex is always joking around with these quippy one-liners and is always helping people?
Yep.
The friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That guy? And to answer y'all question in one word, yes. Cause yeah, you're right.
Just yes, no.
Spidey may be the neighborhood hero, but just like Batman, if he catches you doing anything wrong, this man will not hesitate to hit your ass with that friendly neighborhood finish. Like, peep this.
Oh my god!
Yep.
Those men are all dead. Just straight up. They did not hit like a bouncy platform like in WWE or anything like that. They didn't have anything to really like break their fall or nothing. No. Those men are dead. That was concrete. These friendly neighborhood fades speed running to the ER, bro.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant. What I need y'all to understand about Spider-Man is that he is in a perpetual state of holding back. Like, whenever he's in a fight, he is never, I repeat, never using the full extent of his strength, purposely nerfing himself.
I do know that there was a scene. Actually, no, I'm not going to talk about it because I can guarantee he's talking about that in this video. So I'll talk about it when it pops up.
combat debuffs for the greater good, cause if he didn't, shit'd get wicked real fast. For example, right, in a superior Spider-Man run in the comics, Doc Ock is this weak, frail, and dying old man. But bro devises a sinister plan to cheat death. So this man Doc Ock essentially Freaky Friday's Peter, forcing both of them to do a body swap, putting his mind in Spider-Man's body and vice versa. Fast forward a little bit, and Doc Ock in Spider-Man's body finds himself in a 1v1 ISO against this punching bag of a villain, Scorpion. So Doc Ock swings.
Punching bag of a villain, literally one of Spider-Man's biggest villains. Yeah, sure, punching bag. Yep.
With all of the strength in Spidey's body, and the force of this straight right was so strong that it literally knocked Scorpion's jaw.
His jaw, the one place he wasn't armored, I took it clean off. Never knew this body held so much power. All these years, Parker must have been holding back. Yeah.
Clean off his body, basically 200 pump this man, ending the fight in one punch, no Saitama. And fear immediately creeps into Doc Ock's mind, cause he's just now coming to the realization that after all these years, after all these encounters with
Peter's been playing with us. He's just been toying with us. That's why he's just quipping all the time. He knows he could end us at any fucking moment. He's just playing.
Spider-Man, he's been staring death dead in the face. No
Doc Ock, after he realizes Spidey could genuinely Swiss cheese this shit at any given moment, but chose not to out of pity. Oh my god.
numerous times without even knowing it. Knowing that if Peter truly wanted to, he could have killed him at any given moment. So now that it's established that Spidey holds back on the regular for the greater good, what happens when someone pushes Spidey to the edge like Vert, and he decides to loosen the reins, stop holding back, and fight like the rent is due? Yeah. Y'all gonna wanna buckle up for this, cause we gonna get to one of my favorite moments real soon. But first, we gotta talk about an absolutely unhinged Tom Holland in Spider-Man No Way Home. So earlier in the movie, the Green Goblin sent Aunt May to the gulag.
Oh. I think there was probably like a little bit of an audio issue here.
Type of timing, and Peter is understandably devastated.
Yeah, so to fill in the blank here, during the Spider-Man movie, Green Goblin does Green Goblin things and throws a bomb and critically endangers Aunt May's life. And for Peter Parker, he has only a few people in his life that that is basically grounding him, right? MJ, what's the other one? Gwen Stacy, I think. No. Either way, the two girlfriend options he has, Aunt May, and then whatever best friend that he has access to for that specific universe. But Aunt May is a specific one that's grounding him the most because she is his only family left. The only one. She's raised him since he was a kid with Uncle Ben, and when Uncle Ben died, that was half of his world gone. If anything happens to this woman, Peter breaks. That's pretty much been like the catalyst to every Peter Parker breaking scenario that I can think of. Is just loses Aunt May.
Cycling through the 7 stages of grief constantly from this point in the movie on. So fast forward to the final fight in the movie, and the Green Goblin plants a pumpkin bomb inside of Doctor Strange's mythical cube. And the explosion from it was so strong, it essentially levels part of the Statue of Liberty and causes MJ, who was on the scaffolding, to go flying off the edge, to her death if someone doesn't intervene. So Spidey immediately jumps into action, going to go save his girl, cause there's no way in hell he finna let her get Gwen Stacy. But as Peter's
Yeah, which is a thing that happens in almost every single one of the comics. Gwen Stacy dies by Peter's hand, trying to save her, and unfortunately, that's the one time that the web save is not enough, and it generates a lot of whiplash.
Falling towards her, literally within fingertips reach. Out of nowhere, the Green Goblin blindsides this nigga like an NFL quarterback, essentially signing MJ's death warrant in the process. Like, yeah, we we as an audience know that Andrew ended up saving her. But correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think Peter was able to see this as he was being forcibly flown away squabbling with the Green Goblin. And if it wasn't for this confirmation scene right here, all of Peter's actions were gonna be based on the assumption that this vile man in the same movie has slimed out both his Aunt May and the love of his life. So all gloves are off. And at this point, even though Peter knows that MJ is safe, that don't matter. You still killed my auntie. So regardless, I want you dead. So these
Oh, I forgot that she actually died.
two both go crashing down on the destroyed ruins of Captain America's shield after Peter sabotages Goblin's glider with one of his pumpkin bombs. And just to confirm my point from a few seconds back, bro, look at Peter's face and stance right here. Nothing but ill intentions for this man. So Goblin starts trolling, talking about some
Poor Peter. Too weak to send me home to die.
But we all know Spidey wasn't going for none of that at all. So he just coldly replies,
You don't get to go home.
I just want to kill you myself.
so ain't no more talking. Insta speed blitz into a double web weave. Oh, I think you got something stuck on your shoe, fuck nigga. How have you got this man looking like a Neanderthal?
I will say though, that was a little bit of
So ain't no more talking. Insta speed blitz.
this looks a little wonky, this little choreography. They like have a half-assed run at each other,
To a
just
double web weave. Oh, I think you got
and then
something
it just
stuck on
goes
your
into like some WWE nonsense. It's not the best choreography, but it was still a good fight scene at the end of the day.
shoe, fuck nigga. How heavy got this man looking like a Neanderthal? Then Spidey just shows off his Anthony Edwards vert, leaping into the air for this Skyfall ground pound that was so powerful. It
Jesus.
literally left the NBA YoungBoy size dent in the metal. And hey, I'm telling y'all right now, if that punch would have connected, it would have looked like a Mortal Kombat finisher. No BS. So
I mean, keep in mind, Green Goblin's just he's a little bit on the superhuman side, but he's nowhere near to the same extent as Peter is, especially in this universe.
seeing that Spidey ain't playing around no more, Goblin ups the UK special from his left wrist.
Green Goblin has equipped the UK special. Oh, the UK special. It's a knife. Oh my god.
Doing his best Team Wolverine impression and just gets to slinging and
Team
slashing like a
Wolverine.
horror movie villain. But Spider-Man is Weed Nation certified. Literally. Acrobatically ducking and dodging out of the way of everything. Before delivering a mean body blow that I'm already knowing has this nigga's liver singing like Mariah. And y'all, it's just straight fisticuffs. All gas, no brakes. And despite taking a few hits, Spidey's putting on a masterclass. Disarming Goblin, webbing his face into a violent knee. Then takes this man to prom saying, "Sir, may I have this dance?" Making the Green Goblin curtsy and bow like a good boy. Before leaping over him into a front flipping, spine-shattering Batista bomb. Like, oh my god, chat, he's cooking! So with Goblin on 1 HP,
Oh my
Bro
God.
doesn't even have the stamina to block or defend, so Peter just gets to wailing on him repeatedly. Right, left, right. Each blow sounds more vicious than a car crash. And yo,
I'll be perfectly honest. I'm pretty sure that if Peter was still not holding back, the first punch would have been all he needed. Quite honestly, I think in this one he's still holding himself back. He doesn't actually want to kill Gobby. He doesn't.
just look at Toby and Andrew. You can tell they both were collectively thinking, damn,
shit.
Broski wildin' a little bit, ain't he? Maybe we should intervene. So after
Maybe we should stop this. Do you want to get in there? I'm a little scared to get in there at the moment. We should probably get in there though, or else he's going to die.
beating the brakes off a Green Goblin, Peter finally decides,
You're done. There's no way out of this one.
retrieving Goblin's glider, ready to recreate the ending of Sam Raimi's 2002 Spider-Man in the present day. But as Peter's mid-swing, delivering the killing blow, Toby steps in at the last second, stopping
There we
him,
go.
just staring at him intensely, without a single word, just saying, no, this isn't our way, and A. All I'ma say is, the Green Goblin better be thanking the sweet Lord Jesus that Toby was there to save him. Cause if
Yup.
he wasn't, yikes. And technically, Peter was still holding back in this fight, even though he was bloodthirsty with the intent to kill. Cause he wanted to go slow, make the Goblin feel pain,
Yep.
fear, and regrets. All
Or he still wasn't sure if he really wanted to do it. And then to make sure that he would, like, no matter what he did, it would end up being a kill, he had to get something sharp. Because, like, once again, keep in mind, Spider-Man, at least this Spider-Man, is supposed to still be a kid. He doesn't actually want to hurt people. He really doesn't. And as much as he really hates Goblin at the moment and thinks he's an absolutely immoral piece of shit that needs to die, he still wants to, prevent that himself from going too far. And then when he realizes he's got too many like mental blockers holding himself back. Nah, he just goes for that kite and is like, okay, if I'm not going to be able to do it with my fists, I'm just going to do it with this.
As he was slowly and methodically beaten towards his death. But y'all, that was just a live action example. In the comics, it gets even more dark, bloody, and violent. Cause an unhinged Peter Parker might just be worse than Satan reincarnate. And one of my favorite examples of this happens in the Amazing Spider-Man 542, back in Black Run. So someone's hired an assassin to off Peter Parker and his loved ones. And as Peter, Aunt May, and Mary Jane are chilling at home, Peter's spider senses start tingling. And in the very next second, a heavy sniper bullet flies through the window, aiming to dot Mary Jane, putting her on a t-shirt. But Peter's able to tootsie slide her out the way to safety before impact, avoiding a catastrophe, but turns around to an equally horrific sight, realizing that the bullet intended for Mary Jane has hit Aunt May instead, and has her laid out like a first day of school fit. So in a fit of rage and grief, Peter darts out the front door, speed blitzing Aunt May's sniper, yelling, "No more, no more, no more!"
Threw a Jeep! He threw a fucking Jeep at the sniper! Oh my god!
A full-size Jeep Wrangler across the county at this nigga,
Holy
demolishing
shit.
the sniper's vantage point. But Peter's full wrath is gonna have to wait, cause his senses kick in, telling him that the assassin shouldn't be his main priority right now. It's the well-being of Aunt May. So MJ scrambles towards the phone, frantically calling 911, but Peter knows
911, have to dial 911, have to, no time, she'll be dead by the time they get here. Peter, hang on, Aunt May, I'm getting you to the hospital, you'll be okay.
by the time they get here, Aunt May will be dead. So without a second thought, he scoops up Aunt May, ferociously web-swinging her at max speed to county.
She's like an 80-year-old woman, man, with a gunshot wound. She is not going to do well in this trip.
Memorial Hospital. So fast forward a little bit, and Peter and MJ have Aunt May booked in a hospital under her maid
What the? Upstairs, what is it? We need a trauma team. Start!
name, May Riley, out of fear for another attempt on her life. Cause quick side note, this story takes place immediately after Marvel's iconic Civil War, where Cap and Iron Man came to blows. And at the beginning of it, Peter unmasked himself to the entire world, so everyone knows he's Spider-Man. A visibly broken and distraught
Get some plasma in here fast. She's lost a lot of blood.
Peter knows that even though he wants to, he can't stick by Aunt May's side. Spidey has to leave everything to MJ and the doctors, who are doing everything they can. And the only two things he can do right now are to wait and to hunt down the bastards who even thought they could even dare lay a finger on his family. Down in the iconic black suit, essentially sending a message saying, "I won't stop. I can't be stopped."
Now I just have to do my part. I put this here a long time ago. I got rid of it in the first place because I thought it sent the wrong message.
Not until I find the
Maybe I kept it because there might come a day when I'd want to send that message. That the rules don't apply anymore. That the gloves are off. That I won't stop. Can't be stopped until I find the people responsible for shooting May. I will find them.
people responsible for shooting May. So I will find them. And when I do, I'll kill them all.
Oh no.
And I just want to let y'all know, this ain't the Venom symbiote that Peter has right now. It's just a regular black Spider-Man suit. And Peter putting this on is basically the equivalent of a nigga lacing up some black forces. Cause from this point on, Spidey is gonna be on nothing but straight devious timing and treacherous activities. An S-tier menace to society. He said, y'all boys crossed the line, so I ain't playing by my normal heroic rules no more. Somebody getting switched. So as MJ watches Aunt May from behind the hospital glass, she gets a call from Peter.
Peter, how is she? Still in intensive care. She's in a coma, Peter. Basically, she's being kept alive by machines right now. If not for that, she'd be... They're hoping that her body will recover enough to take over from the machines at some point, but...
How is she? Peter, it's not good.
Whoops.
She's still in intensive care right now, but May, she's relapsed into a coma. Life support's the only thing keeping her alive right now. We're hoping her body will recover, but the doctors say we should be prepared for the worst. And of course, Peter's in full denial saying no. May's a fighter, she'll get through it some way, somehow. She always has, so this time will be no different. And this line right here is how y'all should know this comic run is.
They won't even let me in the room with her. I have to look at her through the window like some kind of goldfish. Right now, if you've got things to do, the best thing you can do for May is to deal with them. And get whoever's responsible for this. Oh, and May is even... Or not May, MJ is even signing off on this. Ooh boy, yep.
Wicked, cause even the writers got MJ co-signing Peter putting these boys in a coffin. She knows there's nothing to do with the hospital except wait and cry. So in the meantime, he might as well get active. Peter, Are you okay? No. If I'm being honest, I'm a long fucking way from being okay, MJ. But at least I have something to do now. Otherwise, I think I just ripped my own eyes out. One thing's for sure though. Before this night ends, you'll be seeing a lot more people being admitted into the hospital. So Peter takes off into the rainy New York City night, lightning and thunder booming in the background, with his only lead on the assassin being the names of 4 black market gun dealers who are notorious for not ratting out their clientele. But Spidey knows, with the right motivation, he'll be able to fix that very easily.
Oh, you're not going to rat him out? Cool. I get to have more fun. I have a lot of pent-up aggression right now, buddy. I got a lot of pent-up aggression.
Pulling up on each and every one of these boys like a prime SCA mid-range, effortlessly running through the first 3 bodies like a school thought until he reaches the final gun dealer, giving this grown man uppies in his matching cutesy
uppies! Give him uppies! Look, pal, I don't know what you're talking about. 3 down, 1 to go. Time to turn it on.
wootsy red PJs before violently tossing bro to the wall for trying to lie to him. You sell guns intended for one thing only, to kill people from far away. Because like you, the people who buy your shit are cowards, too afraid to get in close. So Spider-Man proceeds.
I mean, when it means getting in close to you, I fully understand not wanting to do that.
To press this man like a burger, getting up close and personal, all up in this man's grill. And this guy must have thought that Spidey was just on some good cop, bad cop type of routine, and cockily tries to call out his bluff saying, "Oh yeah? Cut the crap. If I don't, what are you gonna do about it, bub? Turn me into the police?" You're wasting your time, buddy. We both know I'll just be out by the morning. But little did broski knows, Spidey was on his Thanasis Antetokounmpo, cause he didn't.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Not come to play, just flinging this nigga out the window with no hesitation. Really got this man looking like he belongs on Cardi's Diamond album cover as he screams for his life. But right before the goon could be turned into twins with some tumbucket slop, Spidey webs his ankle, lowering himself down invertedly to the man he just struck the fear of God into, saying, "Wanna ask me a second time what I'm gonna do about it?" So of course, bro starts singing like he's in high school.
If you kill me, I go to the grave. Oh, and then we might have to start taking some digits.
Musical, telling Spidey all the info he needs until he lands on the name of the man he was looking for, Jake Martino, an elite freelance hitman who's built a rep doing the dirty work, taking on the jobs that nobody else would. But the goon Spidey just interrogated said that Martino was untouchable. Well, he's about to get touched.
What do you mean by that?
Yo, no BS, this is legit what the comic panel said. Hey, Spidey, all I'm saying is, you might want to reword that game. Unless you're trying to...
What exactly did it say?
Interrogated said that Martino was untouchable. Well,
he's about to get touched. But first, I need to find out where he is, and I don't have a lot of time. He might already be getting ready to bug out.
He's about to get touched. McPanel said, hey, Spidey, all I'm saying is, you might want to reword that game. Unless you're trying to catch some diddler allegations, which I'm pretty sure you're not, so yeah. But anyways, to get info about the whereabouts of Jake Martino, Spider-Man temporarily hijacks a police car to gain access to the records, pulling up Martino's file and eventually tracking him down to what he found to be now a completely cleaned out apartment. But since Spidey broke a window...
That's actually a very good point. Subscribe, like. So far, I'm really liking Huncho's editing style and like commentary style. Like, this is very fun stuff. Make sure you go and check out the original. This is very fun.
To enter, the building's landlord heard the ruckus and came upstairs to see Spider-Man standing there in one of his vacated units. This landlord does end up being useful though, telling Peter that Martino had left about 30 minutes ago, headed to Grand Central train station, which makes complete sense, cause a hitman with multiple weapons looking to leave the city quickly couldn't just board a flight where they x-ray your luggage. It's then when Spidey learns that 2 other people are after Martino as well.
Listen, you ought to know, you're not the only guy looking for Jake. 2 other guys were just here. Yo, did you hear me? Oh yeah, he knows.
So Spidey realizes, in some hilarious turn of fate, someone has hired a hitman to take out the hitman, looking to shut up Martino for good. So bro bolts to Grand Central Station.
I heard him. My guess is that whoever hired him is looking to slam the door, make sure I can't find out who ordered the hit. Which makes it all the more vital that I find him before they do. The question is, how do I find the guy when I don't know what he looks like or where he's going? He could still be waiting, or he could already be on the train and halfway to Newark by now.
find Martino before they can, but Peter realizes there's one big problem. He has no clue what Martino looks like, or where bro's even going for that matter. So just like he opened the FanDuel app on his phone, Spidey decided it was time to make a gamble, boldly showing himself all across the station, operating on the assumption that since this dude just tried to murk Spidey's whole family, just the mere sight of him will cause Martino to panic and react big time. And your boys, the parlay hit, cause as Peter intensely focused his Spidey senses, he got a sharp tingle, letting the Predator know he's just found his prey, immediately locking on to an absolutely shocked Martino saying, God,
yeah.
Oh,
Gotcha, bitch.
So Baldy turns on the jets, immediately making a run for it. Good. Run. I want you to run. I want you to know how it feels to be hunted, cornered like the rats you are, outgunned, doomed, a literal dead man walking.
Jesus.
Oh my God, y'all. I know Martino's the bad guy in this situation, but I couldn't even imagine myself in his shoes. I'd be shitting literal bricks, cause ain't no way, dog. This might be worse than a chase scene in a horror movie. And the crazy thing is, running is completely useless, cause you know for a fact, Spider-Man is 1,000,000,000% faster than you. This is just like putting DJ Khaled in a race against Usain Bolt. It's unwinnable. And as he's getting absolutely walked down by Spidey, Martino is pulling everything out of his bag of tricks. Spraying the Draco, Uzi, even the sidearm pistol, but
That don't work.
Nope. Spidey senses, motherfucker. Unless you can actually react faster than Spider-Man can react, then you're not hitting him, period. That's basically all there is to it.
Spider-Man just cracked this man's arm down the middle like a Kit Kat, making him drop the weapon. Pick it up. You've still got one good arm. Go ahead. No, I said pick it up. Not so easy when the other side fights back, huh? Not as easy as shooting an old woman through a window from across the street, is it? Huh? Answer me. Spider-Man wails on Martino, breaking his nose and causing his glasses to go flying. You shot her. You cowardly shot my Aunt May, like the punk bitch you are. Please, shut up. You didn't show any mercy, so why should I? Spider-Man grabs the beaten and battered Martino by the shirt collar, literally standing on business, literally in this man's grill like some barbecue on the 4th of July, making sure this nigga gets the message, with tears filling his enraged eyes. Listen, your fate is sealed. I'm going to kill you after you tell me who hired you. Tell me now, and I'll make this fast. Hesitate, and I'll drag you to the depths of hell and back, making you experience levels of pain and suffering you didn't even think were possible. Drip feeding your worthless soul to the devil, making you beg me for death.
Okay, Mr. Edgelord.
Chat, alright, I know I added a little bit of flair and sauce in there with the voice lines, but y'all, you telling me that this is a hero? Yeah, I could end the video right here, cause good lord, I would not want to be on Peter Parker's bad side. But anyways, Martino's about to give up the name of the person who hired him, but out of nowhere, multiple gunshots were blasted at the duo. Peter acrobatically leaps out of the way, but Martino's dome hits the pavement, knocking him unconscious. Spidey throws a Josh Allen dart, attaching the spider tracer onto the shoe of the gunman, saving him for later, as he knows the priority is still Martino. EMTs rush in to help the grunt, whisking him away to the same hospital as Aunt May in the ambulance as Peter follows behind. Peter unmasks and realizes the dramatic irony in the fact that the same doctors who are desperately trying to keep Aunt May alive are the same ones who will be nursing this scumbag of a human being back to good health. So as Peter's thinking is over, MJ comes rushing into the waiting room to meet him, with nothing but terrible news. Peter, it's May. She's not gonna make it. Life support's the only thing standing between her and death now. And as these two are in understandable distress, the spider tracer from earlier goes off, alerting Peter to its proximity. So Peter wastes no time, immediately sliding on this nigga like a playground to find the mysterious gunman from earlier on a phone call with his boss. Spidey quietly sneaks up on the guy, wet in his mouth, listening in
Hi.
to the voice on the other line, which he recognized immediately. A sinister man who'd been calling all the shots in this operation, even though he'd been securely locked in a prison cell this entire time. A kingpin of sorts.
Yeah.
Fisk, I should have known it was you.
Yeah.
Well, hello there, Mr. Parker. And what may I do for you on this fine evening? There's only one thing you can do for me, Mr. Fisk. You can die. Not want to handle business in front of MJ or the hospital in general, Peter dashes off with Fisk's goon, web swinging away into the dark New York City night, until we cut over to an ominous scene. And y'all, hold on, time out real quick. Just to recap everything
Yeah, this is the scene that I was talking about at the beginning of the series. or at the beginning of the show. Yeah, shit's about to really hit the fan here. I love this little scene. This is where Peter really like lays down the law in this new world that he has.
He's done up until this point in the vid. We got this man on aggravated assault, battery, attempted murder, extortion, numerous other threats, and overall, just being a violent carnage thrill-seeking maniac. But guess what?
To be fair, nobody's died in this watch as far as I know, unless he killed the first 3 informants that he was looking for. I don't think he did. I'm pretty sure he probably just knocked them out at that point, but I wasn't 100% sure if he actually got any murder out. He didn't kill anybody. If anything, he was just being very, very, very brutal.
It's not enough. Cause I kid you not, this man Spidey literally said,
"Thank y'all for taking on this ride with me. You know what? Here go 2 more for y'all."
Let's add kidnapping and torture to the list. Cause we got underground to the sewers to find this goon webbed upside down, hands behind his back, surrounded by rats. Yes, a whole gang of Tekashi 6ix9ines. Feral rabies infested rats, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, nah. Spider-Man is a demon. And the cherry on top of all of this is, as this goon, whose name is Jim, is screaming to the top of his lungs, literally begging for his life, we cut over to see this man, Peter, menacingly aura farming on a web of his own creation, backlighting the background too, making him look even more intimidating. And I don't even think I've said it this video yet, but nothing is scarier than a Spider-Man who's not cracking jokes. Peter legit starts a whole villain monologue.
When I'm pretty sure that the idea is that Peter or Spider-Man likes to crack jokes because he's trying to keep the entire mood light and easy so he can, keep himself in a good mindset to not hurt people. Like he straight up doesn't want to hurt people. That's not what Spider-Man is. He's not a predator, he's not a monster. He is just a vigilante. He's just trying to bring people who are trying to hurt other people back to justice so that the justice system can do its job. That's all he's trying to do. However, everybody who has like a form of comedy, who has like that brightness in them, brightness always reflects a shadow. There's always going to be that little bit of darkness. And when that darkness gets a little bit too concentrated, it is extremely hard to hold that shit down. I can't blame Peter for doing this whatsoever. I don't condone him for doing this, but I can't blame him for doing this either. Because, this was a very bad situation. It was either MJ going to be on that stretcher or Aunt May. I'm pretty sure if it was MJ, she probably would have made it through. But because it was May, she was old, frail, got shot, then got web slung all the way across Manhattan. No, that's not a good situation for her to be in.
About the food chain, predator and prey.
Let's see here. The food chain consists of 2 parts predators and prey. Predators, well, I don't think I really need to explain that, do I? Predators feed on prey. And we may defy prey as something incapable of defending itself in proportion to the attack. A deer against a wolf, for instance. Or an old, defenseless woman against a man with a high-powered rifle.
The rats slowly descend on Jim, prepared to become predators themselves by eating them alive. But before they get the chance to, Spider-Man steals Captain America's whole flow, flinging a trash lid in his own webbing, causing Jim to go tumbling down, sending Jim off with not a threat, but a promise, explaining to the terrified man that Spider-Man's family is off limits, so we better let the entire criminal underworld know. You peons and little men with your guns aren't the predators in this food chain. I am. And at this point it's clear, we might as well call Spidey a dispensary, cause he wanted all smoke. Pulling up to the prison holding Fisk that same night, and we find out that before Peter pulled up, Fisk could have deal with the guards to look away and don't.
Given that history lesson, do you know what I'm holding in my hands, Charlie? Can you guess what this is called?
Intervene in anything, just for the night. Inside the prison in an instant, every cell door flung open, causing heaps of inmates to go stumbling into the common area, not knowing they were about to witness a clash of the heavyweights. Fisk confidently walks through the halls of the prison, donning his all-white suit until he hits the spotlight.
Bro's just fucking Oliver from Baki.
As a bloodlusted Spidey closes in on his location. And bro, niggas do it.
Wait, John Oliver? I got my names mixed up, I think.
anything for a fit pick. Bro's trying his hardest to aura farm when we know good and damn well some unfortunate soul is getting their goonies beat down by Big Tyrone and a Black Hammer 3 cells down this week.
Oh my god.
But hey, anything for the image, I guess. But anyways, with the thunderous crash and the inmates surrounding them, the two finally face off with Spider-Man saying, "End of the road, Fisk. You, me, right now." And as Kingpin towers over Spidey, he tries rage baiting him, but it's
When it's late at night and those two HBS that low-key hate each other start arguing on the game.
to no avail. He's just met with the cold death stare of the webhead. So Kingpin continues his Hall of Fame rage bait, calling
that?
Spidey a chump and just endlessly yapping, just pushing this nigga's buttons.
Oh,
like
look at the freaking text wall this guy's dropping. And Peter's just standing there like, get it out, let it all out. Yeah, have fun. Yeah, have your fun. This isn't going to end the way you think it's going to end. I'm not going to pussyfoot around. I'm not going to crack jokes. This is not going to end well for you, bud. Okay? Not in any way, shape, or form. You're just a dude. You're just a big baby dude. Okay? That's all you are. That's all you are to me. I don't care. Just get it all out. Just get it all out while my aunt lays in the hospital dying.
PS5 controller
Because
until Kingpin
of
brings up the
you.
one name he shouldn't have. Aunt May. In an instant, Spidey taps into the Speed Force, hitting Fisk with a brutal barrage of devastating blows that were so fast that Dave Blunt's albino twin couldn't even react. Spidey had enough, and Kingpin still doesn't realize how much danger he's in right now because Peter is relentless. Real demon home pussy. Spider-Man is in his flow state, beating Fisk to a pulp, making the crime lord look goofy, all without saying a word.
Well, you said you were coming here to kill me. Are you here to fight or dance, bug boy?
Say something, damn you.
All right.
And y'all, before we even get into it, this moment right here has skyrocketed its way into my favorite Spider-Man moments of all time. Cause what Peter does next is stone cold.
This is one of my favorite moments I ever heard of from any kind of comic series. Like, this is one of the, if I knew nothing about Spider-Man beforehand, and I went into this and this was the only thing, this would single-handedly throw me right into the comic series, I think. Straight up. I still don't know all that much, and I would love to actually, like, dive into, like, a Spider-Man lore dive at some point. But, like, this scene right here, I heard about this ages ago, and oh my god, it is stuck with me for a long time.
Explains to Fisk that the black suit he's wearing represents a promise of everything he said he would and wouldn't ever do. Lines he said he would never cross. So he understands why Fisk is confused. And as he's burning a black hole-sized glare in the Kingpin's soul, he says,
Listen here, you two-bit blundering bald bitch. Spider-Man isn't here to kill you.
And as he begins to rip off the mask and costume, Peter just says, I am.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Hey chat, when I say this, no glaze, but ooh, talk to that nigga Pete. My boy talking spicy! And I'm just sitting there on the sidelines coaching like,
Bro, go at him, he got asthma! Go at him, he got asthma! He got asthma!
He's got asthma!
So Peter speed blitzes Kingpin, delivering a jaw-breaking straight left and a nose-breaking face to the palm before putting this man through the concrete.
There's no crowd, no jokes, no cute remarks, no acrobatics, no webbing, no tricks.
Spider-Man has ascended to a whole nother level. He's so locked in.
No, not a man, a target. Yeah. So basically the idea is that Spider-Man is trying to separate his personalities, his personas, so to speak. The red and blue suit Spider-Man is the happy-go-lucky, good time Spider-Man. He goes in, he saves the crowd, he's everybody's best friend. including the villains. Like, he's the best friend of everybody. The black suit is when shit hits the fan, he needs to get shit done, and he's going to break rules in order to do it. He's not there to make anybody's friends. Peter is a man. Peter is just the man. He is just what he is feeling. He is just what he is. And right now, he is a man who has come face to face with the person who took his family and put them in mortal danger. And a man has a few options. And in certain moments, those options usually fall upon beating the ever-living shit out of the person who just tried to ruin his entire family's life and just happy situation. It is violent. And Peter doesn't have the morals. Peter doesn't have Spider-Man's rules. Peter is just a dude.
That the crowd of prisoners surrounding them have dissolved into nothingness in his mind. Right now, there's nothing but him and Fisk, who at this point, he doesn't even consider to be a man anymore. No, that title's reserved for those who deserve to live. What he's seeing in front of him right now was nothing but Walmart's biggest competitor, a target. And as a bloody Fisk tries collecting himself, Peter gets on his Rio the Young OG, straight shit-talking, telling Fisk he's nothing. He talks big, but in truth, he has no real power, or powers for that matter. At the end of the day, he's just a bald fat man.
You're just a dude. You're just a fella. You're just a little guy. Just a little fella. I'm the big dog. At the end of the day, you're just a fat man with an attitude. A balloon waiting for someone to stick a needle in it. And me, you forgot something, Fisk. Something you should remember before you decide to put a bullet through someone too old and frail to get out of the way. And it's this. For all your money, for all your cruelty, for all your big talk, you don't have any real power. You can't fly. You can't stick to walls. You can't turn into living flame or stretch out across a 20-foot room.
With an attitude. An enraged Fisk dashes his right, but Bro's Ultra Instinct weaves out of the way of the giant with ease, turning into Shohei Ohtani, swinging for the fences. Straight up 200 pumping Fisk right in the face, causing the giant to go tumbling to the floor. And as the crime lord struggles to even get a sentence out, Peter yells at him to get up, Fisk.
Swear to God. Get up, Fisk. I say, get up. Go to hell. Oh, get up.
I'm not finished. I said get up.
I can't.
Peter said, bet. You can't stand up? Then I'll make you. Lifting this rod wave-sized man up with one hand but a blubber of his chest.
Yeah, grabbed him by the middies. Feeling
the inner powers of the ancestral African parents, Spider-Man begins to slap and slap Fisk repeatedly, embarrassing the man in front of every inmate in the prison. Before lifting him up,
he don't even get punches anymore. He's just getting slaps to the face, just like full open palm. Backhand, front hand, don't matter. He's just getting hand.
Again saying,
listen, here's how it's going to
balloon needle now.
happen.
Prying open Fisk's mouth, jamming his wrist between the man's teeth.
I pour a stream of webbing deep into your throat, all the way down into your lungs, filling them completely. The only way to remove it surgically would be to cut out your lungs, which couldn't possibly be done before you run out of oxygen. I could turn your entire respiratory system into one big solid chunk of useless tissue and webbing, and it would only take me 3 seconds.
Spidey begins to slowly count down from 3 as the surrounding inmates watch in horror. Cause nah, this man is a villain. Cause bro, what? But Peter tosses—
That is just a violent way to do it. I mean, Peter doesn't even need to do that. He really doesn't.
the way to crime lord before he finishes, much to the confusion of Fisk.
If you're gonna kill me, just get it over with. Oh, don't get it twisted. I'm going to kill you. But I didn't say I was going to do it today. You see, I've learned something from you, Fisk, about cruelty and timing. Today, I've done something far worse than killing you. I've killed your image. Every man in this room saw me beat you to a useless pulp. So again, in the cruel twist of fate, here's how it's going to happen. The moment my Aunt May dies, I'm coming back for you to finish what I started. And you know the funny part? There's nothing you can do to stop me. No matter where you are, I'll hunt you down, come to you, and count 1, 2, 3. And then you'll be dead. I swear to you on my life, on her soul, on everything. You'll be nothing but a 500-pound blubbering corpse. You ordered her death, so it's only right your life ends when hers does. If I were you, I'd start praying to God right now. But to tell you the truth, even God won't be able to save you from me.
Oh my God. Holy crap. Yeah.
That boy bad news, he a menace to society. Yeah, there is genuinely no amount of money in the world that you could pay me to get on Spider-Man's bad side. Turned one of the friendliest heroes of all time into a flat-out bloodlusted supervillain. If y'all want to see more vids like this in the future, let me know. I got y'all, because this was fun as hell to make.
Oh, I bet. This was fun as hell to watch. Man, seriously, go check this guy out. Go check out Huncho. Go check out this. Let me know if we should do a Spider-Man deep dive. Like, that might actually be kind of fun. That might be kind of fun. If you have any good recommendations, let me know. But yeah, we'll, and you know what? We'll let this play through. Let's play through. We've only got, like, what, 30 seconds left?
Hey, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, hit that sub button for me, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload. Follow me on Twitch so you can chop it up with me when I go live. And sub up to the second channel for even more content. We're on the road to 10K subs, and we steadily creeping up on that goal, so lock in.
Yeah, brother.
If you haven't already, join the Discord to stay updated on everything. All links are going to be down in the description. And as always, I appreciate the support here on the main channel. Like, I couldn't do none of this without y'all, so thank you. So, yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Be smooth.
Alright, just in case there's any little hidden funnies at the end. Wait, 30. Oh, okay. Well, guys, this was amazing. This was fun. Make sure to go check out Huncho. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye. What? Hey, did you enjoy that? Was it funny? Well, come and check it out live over on twitch.tv/freeform_art. Make sure you put the _art. We have lots of fun there. We enjoy ourselves. And we want to see you over there. So come on and hang out. See you in a bit.